Hello and welcome to my Soul Reaver build. This is Raziel, and it's a Soul level 150 build. As you can see, we got Vigor at 46, Mind at 25, Endurance at 20, Strength 15, Dexterity 14, and then 50 in both Intelligence and Faith. Arcane is left at base. For the weapon setups, we get ourselves the Magic Flamberge. This is primarily for PvE. I had pretty bad luck getting this to work for me in PvP, but for PvP I have the Magic Lucerne I use primarily with the Spinning Slash, or Sword Dance, excuse me. The Flamberge has Chilling Mist on it, imbues your sword with cold. And then, just for some little fun, I put these two, the Blade of Culling and the Black Knife. Those are for whatever. If you want to use them PvP or PvE, they're both pretty good. I picked up the McKellen Knight's Sword just to try to finish people in PvP. I didn't have much luck. I thought about using the Family Heads, but I don't know, the flail moveset's just pretty disappointing to me. And then the Magic Starfist, I wanted just for an Ash of War, couldn't end up getting it to work for me, so I dropped it. So, as far as our catalysts, we have the Prince of Death's Staff. This boosts Death sorceries. We have pretty piss poor sorcery scaling on it, but the sorceries we use for PvP aren't for damage anyhow. So, next up, the Golden Order Seal, boost Fundamentalist Incantation. This has a pretty damn good scaling at 345 with our 50-50 Intelligence Faith. Next up, all we have is Magic Spiral Horn Shield, and it's just for parries, which I'm not very good at pulling off. So, the fashion choices, I'm actually pretty proud of. We went with the Bandit Mask. It's kind of concealed under our chest piece, and the only reason we're wearing it is just so we have a helmet. Like, it has some kind of protection, so better than none. Exile Armor is supposed to simulate Raziel's cape. You know, he loses his jaw after he's pushed into the water. Whatnot, I'm not going into all that, but anywho, he wraps his cape around his face, kind of like a scarf, to hide his jaw being missing, so that's what we had to go with. Now, the gauntlets, we primarily picked these just for the poise. As far as the Twin Night Greaves, picked those because they kind of look like I'm barefoot. Got little bony feet. Talismans, this is my setup for PvE. For PvP, I'll switch this for probably that, and then let me get that setup going. I think that's fine. So, the Graven Mass Talisman for increased damage on sorceries. This one you can switch. You know, you can go for Erdtree's Favor +2, which is probably what I'd switch it to, because our sorceries aren't going to hit very hard. Faithful Canvas Talisman, just boosts faith damage, or fucking incantation damage. Radagon Icon to pump out our spells a little bit quicker, and then Bull Goat Talisman because we are severely lacking poise. So as far as the spell loadout goes, we have Ancient Death Rancor Call, Rykard's Rancor, Explosive Ghost Flame, Pest Threads, and Wrath of Gold. That is our PvP setup, so to showcase all of these, that's what that does. All of these have fantastic tracking also. Explosive Ghost Flame does a big old boom and puts all that out on the ground. Pest Threads, and then Wrath of Gold. So the combo that I like to use often, and you'll see quite a bit in the videos, I'll pump out Ancient Death, Rykard's, and then I'll run up, try to hit them with the Frostblade. Whenever I'm engaging and all of the tracking shit's gone, I'll cast this, hoping that they'll see me casting and run up at me. And then you'll see a lot of times whenever I try to finish somebody off, I'll just pop a Pest Threads or run up close to them and hit them with the Wrath of Gold. So with all that, I hope you enjoy the video. I have a compilation of wins in PvP, and then I go into PvE, show you what all this is capable of. And then I have a whole compilation of fails for PvP. So if you want to see me sucking ass and get my ass beat, stick around to the end. Now if you liked, I hope you enjoyed. Just leave a like and subscribe. It's highly appreciated. If you didn't enjoy, well, then fuck out of here, I guess. Either way, have yourself a nice day. well, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Now, trust me when I say there was plenty of ass whoopings for me there. So if you're interested in that, stick around to the end. I put together a whole compilation of shit that happened. I got my ass kicked. I got pretty upset a couple times. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a fucking PvP god and I was demolishing everybody. So stick around for that. But I think at this point, let's go into a boss battle and check out what she's capable of in PvE. So in a lot of these spells are not good setup for PvE, and so I'll kill this boss with my PvP skills, and you can see how well they do, and then I'll probably rush over there to Margit and fight him with my actual PvE skills. So, but just to show that these spells do not do much at all in PvE. And hell, they don't do a lot in PvP either. And I'm sure you saw that in the video. I was hitting the fuck out of people. And really wasn't doing a lot to them. So like, that whole thing did that much. I mean, this one's okay, I guess, if it actually tracks. Ouch. That one does alright. It does take an absolute eternity to go off. Let's see how well this does. That does big boy damage, holy shit. Look at it. Alright, and then good old Pest Threads. Oh, it died of Scarlet Rot, how about that? So, now he can't just stagger me. I hate this fucking game. I want so bad to just... I don't know. In PvE, this is primarily just a caster build, so it's nothing too crazy. You know, we have access to the faith spells, quite a few of the magic spells. I do want to cast this on him. Just for the fun. Yeah, it's just, we have access to all the magic. It's like a spell casting quality build. Big ol' fireball just for funsies. And that did it.